personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw drops for Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Houston on D. Iverson right side. Over Harden. Kept alive. Here's Duncan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The line for one.
Duncan no good on the free throw. Here's McGrady. A three-pointer is right on target.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Harden against Iverson. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Olajuwon with the block. Bryant with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Harden. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Launches a three. The rebound by James. Kobe attacking. And it's Malone with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. Driving to the basket. Olajuwon, no luck.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
The line for Houston, James Harden.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. The Rockets making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Olajuwon kicks to Drexler. Pass to Murphy. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Drexler.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the board.
Nash against Paul. Steve Nash, and that's good.
And Nash, terrific at shooting while in rhythm. Effortlessly just switching between the dribble to the pull-up.
Here's the teardrop, and it's Paul getting it to go.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Harden can't hit.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Tipped away. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Good work defensively by Carter.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Malone wide open. The Rockets with another miss. The 2000s team with the ball. It's a three-point game. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the first. Yao, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Drexler dishes the ball. Another miss by Houston.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Here's Garnett. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. It's stolen by McGrady. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Paul. Can't get it to fall. Paul's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Carter. Now Nash. Turnaround Jay. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. 6 points for Nash.
Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Harden inside the three-point line. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Malone's shot good.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
All against Nash. Paul with the steal. And here's Drexler. Nothing on the board. And Drexler throws it down hard.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Houston on top. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Houston in the lead. Moses Malone out there with Hayes. And it's Francis in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Oh, that was a nice find by Francis. He spots a wide open man and hits him in rhythm.
Here's Iverson after the Rockets pick up 3 over Murphy. And it's Malone with the rebound. Houston leading by 5. Here's Francis to the wing right side. Here's Hayes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. James left side. Pass to Iverson. Right side, Bryant. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Murphy against Iverson. Murphy can't hit.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
James. And James throws it down hard.
You can see it in LeBron's eyes. He will not be denied on that drive.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Both teams making some changes here. Stolen by Duncan. Nowitzki, the pass to Kobe. Another shot, and it's Shaq laying it in.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And so here is Houston. A shot by McGrady, no good. Here's Kobe. Pass to Shaq. Lets it go from 14. In the corner, it's Bryant. Kobe off the bounce.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Rockets trail. Here's Thorpe. Now McGrady. Driving inside. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Nowitzki against McGrady. Fires the three. And it's Nowitzki missing. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Kobe against Harden. The Rockets with another miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Nowitzki for three. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. Olajuwon against Duncan. Here's Tomjanovich. And again, unable to change momentum here. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation for the 2000s team. James checked in for O'Neal, and Iverson's subbed in for Duncan. Bryant against Harden. Looking to get it going. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Iverson right side. Over Murphy. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the 2000s team leads by one. Now a timeout called by Houston. The 2000s team. Shaq is checked in for Nowitzki. Duncan comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Allen in for Kobe. Now, here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Olajuwon, good.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Stolen. Paul with the ball. Pass to Thorpe. Back to Paul. Front pass the arc. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go.
Great instincts. The hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Allen. Here's Iverson. And Thorpe pulls it down. Houston in the lead. Ball left side. McGrady. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The drive by Iverson. Duncan. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Paul out outside. There's the three. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Paul. McGrady's got 6.
Well, the vision and the understanding of Chris Paul.
What a thing of beauty from James.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's McGrady. He has 6. Olajuwon can't hit.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And he makes that one. Allen's got the game tied up here for the 2000s team.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy down for him.
Harden's shot is good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Iverson outside. Kicks it out to Allen. Fires for 3. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 5th assist in this one. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Misses the 3. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Paul for 3. That shot misses. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The visiting team, 31. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Iverson is out there with Bryant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Duncan. And it's James in at the 3. And here's the 2000s team. Trailing by 2, Iverson. And the rejection by Harden. McGrady outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Iverson kicks to James. Pass to Bryant. Olajuwon with the rebound. Houston leading by 5. A wide open look for Drexler. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Kobe throws it down.
And if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Now here's Malone. And stolen by Iverson. Off pass to Bryant. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here is Harden. He's got 14.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Olajuwon finds Malone. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Harden's got 16 points.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Now here's Iverson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double-clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. The 2000s team. Here's Nash. He has 6. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wade passes to Nash. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Pass to Maxwell. And another 3 for Houston.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Wade. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Paul kicks to Olajuwon. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Out to Carter. Pass to Wade. Down low. Here's Yao. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Here's Malone, and he makes good on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Nash up on top. He's got 9. Here's Garnett, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever, and that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
And they pick up 2. Maxwell's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Houston.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks
here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Timeout called the Rockets. .153 left here in the third quarter. Here he goes. McGrady against Iverson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Drexler passes to Olajuwon, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Bryant. Oh, goodness, Kobe Bryant!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
So it's the Rockets now, leading by 5. Murphy dishes to Olajuwon. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Olajuwon's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. There's the drive. Lob pass to Duncan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's McGrady. Buries it from 3-point range. McGrady's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Iverson. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Iverson. 6 to shoot. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Iverson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. It's stolen by Duncan. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. LeBron kicks to Duncan. Rockets with the rebound. Drexler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Olajuwon finds Murphy. Back to Olajuwon. Misses the layup. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Rockets lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the 4th. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Tracy McGrady. Olajuwon is out there with Yao, and it's Murphy in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. To tie it up. Rockets with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Murphy. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Kobe. Shoots the 3. Olajuwon with the rebound. Houston leading by 3. And Murphy has it in the corner. They get it back. Pass to Francis. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
Man, that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Iverson passes to Garnett. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. Garnett's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to McGrady. From 13. Pierce with the rebound. Here's Iverson. It's Pierce on the wing. Now Nowitzki. Outside Pierce. Drives to the hoop. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah Wan does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the 2000s team. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Iverson, the master of the and one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
Now a timeout called by Houston. The 2000s team. Yao checked in for Duncan. Carter comes in for Kobe. And Nash is subbed in for Iverson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Off target from three-point range. And here's the 2000s team. And it's Carter penetrating.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's McGrady. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 2000s team.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters. We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Kicks it out to Drexler. Let it go. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
There's Nash with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 7-point 2000s team lead. Now a timeout called by Houston. For the 2000s team, Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Yao. Kobe comes in for Carter. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Nash. Drexler passes to Tomjanovich. Connects from three-point range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
To the paint. And stolen by Yao. Now, here is Murphy. It's tipped and stolen by Iverson. Kobe with it. Now McGrady defending. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Kobe kicks to Iverson. It's deflected. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. McGrady against Bryant. Here's Tomjanovich. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Now just a 1.2000s team lead. Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
Houston making a switch. And that one misses. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Offensive rebound. Drexler dishes to McGrady. Tries again. Olajuwon passes to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Malone. A three from Drexler. Duncan grabs the rebound. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Drexler kicks to McGrady. Bullseye! A tremendous three to tie it up.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Harden the pass to Olajuwon. Kicks it out to Harden. McGrady outside. Misses the tray. Iverson outside. Fires away from outside. He's off from 3. Timeout called the Rockets. Here's Harden. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Drexler is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Harden. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. And here's Iverson outside. Rebound, Malone. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To take the lead. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant!
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Offensive rebound. O'Neal finds Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. Bryant lays it up and banks it in. And the 2000s team leads by 5.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Iverson against Harden. Looking to get back on track here. Iverson, no luck. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first overtime. Harden the pass to McGrady. They get the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's Drexler. McGrady out. Oh, and they take the lead. McGrady's got 21. That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Here's Kobe. Rockets with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Drexler. And the rejection by James. full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Drexler. And here is James. Pass to Iverson. And here's Shaq.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Harden the pass to Malone. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And so here is Houston. And here's Drexler outside. Good! And that was an enormous three-pointer.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. On the wing, Drexler. Drexler with another miss. James looking around. Off target from downtown. Timeout call for Rockets. McGrady right side. And here's Malone outside. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Here's Iverson. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of mid. Drexler passes to McGrady. Good D by James. To the inside. Here's Duncan. The shot, no good. Some solid defense here from Malone. Olajuwon kicks to Drexler. Here's McGrady. Another miss by Houston. The 2000s team with the ball. Here's Bryant. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Houston. McGrady's got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep Harden. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's. And here's Bryant for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. McGrady outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. McGrady's got 24 points.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic and deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get the game back to even.
Here's Harden. And here's Drexler outside. And another 3 for Houston.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Iverson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets leading by 3. Going inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Bryant on the wing. McGrady covering.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Olajuwon the pass to McGrady. And another 3 for Houston.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Pass to Iverson. And they get it. Rebound by Drexler.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Timeout called the 2000s team. They're trailing by 8. The 2000s team. Yao, he's checked in for Duncan. Carter comes in for Bryant. And it's Nash in for Allen Iverson. Three-pointer. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Carter against Harden. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Timeout called the 2000s team. They trail by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And now we got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so Bryant will bring it up for the 2000s team. And they'll get another chance. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, James Harden.
Time to celebrate.